We hear the
Yo, she shook the room, yo.
Yo, what was that?
Oh, yo, she shook the room. Oh, we in. We here, man. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of RoseAboveIt podcast. I'm your host, T. Rose.
It's your favorite Malcolm.
It's your girl, Honey.
Yes, I'm back.
Sorry,
I didn't get that job. I'm hyped.
Yo.
Honey in the building.
Yo,
Sorry. Please,
yo,
please. I need my music trip.
Nah, talking about he's disrespecting the entrance.
Yeah, I did, because I'm excited to be here. I'm back.
Disrespecting the intro.
I'm back. I'm excited.
I didn't get any song or anything.
Yeah. Nah, because you already shook the room.
You shook the room.
It's over.
Yo, if y'all was listening, to the pre
Spicy.
the pre-production meeting we just had.
Revelations were just discovered.
Yo, I'm here, damn Den's in the building.
What up, Dens?
Yo, shout out to our YouTube viewership that is growing. We see y'all. Thank you. We appreciate the support. We love y'all. Shout out to our Apple Podcast listenership, Google Play listenership, Spotify listenership, our SoundCloud listenership for those who can't afford no streaming services, and to our Instagram live viewers right now.
Yes.
This is the first time we doing this, man. We don't usually do this because we can't believe we're giving y'all the content early, but it's all right. We're doing it for y'all.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You already shook the room. You got more to say? Nah, she got more to say, and I don't want her to say it.
Whoa. I'm going to need you to tone it down.
Yo, Honey's DMs is going crazy right now.
Wow.
Honey's
When they
DMs
find
have been
me.
nuts.
When they find
That's
me.
crazy.
Yo, 9 minutes of still is crazy. Y'all have no idea what was going on.
Being proud of 9 minutes is even crazy.
and then offering them.
Yo. Oh my gosh.
I don't think everybody wants to know the story.
No, it's all right. How was y'all
Nah.
week? How was y'all week? We can't do inside jokes on the podcast. How was y'all week, guys?
It was great.
Good one.
It was great. Had a nice little dinner,
Oh, Valentine's Day?
last week. Yeah.
Oh. Yo,
Back to business.
not to interrupt your story, but I interrupt how the week is. Is sex something you have to do on Valentine's Day? Is that something you have to, like, if a guy takes you out? Are you authorized?
You're not authorized to do anything. Don't start, Trev.
No, but is that something that you?
No, what the hell?
Listen. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, if the vibe is right, though, you should want to.
It's kind of like our flown out conversation. Like if you get flown out somewhere.
And I hate that conversation because it gets nowhere. Like if I get flown out, what? We had a good time.
But
Thank you.
Tickets are not cheap.
See?
Yo,
Okay.
tickets ain't cheap.
Talk about it, cheapo.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't have to fly anybody out. Who I want is right here in New York.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to them.
Right.
Yo,
See, there you go.
Yeah. Now, do you feel like there's something have to be done on Valentine's Day? Like, can you not just like, yo, if a guy says, yo, let's just relax at home and not do nothing, is that an issue?
I don't think it's an issue, but what do you mean? You gonna turn it down?
Nah, like say you like, yo, I really want to go out, but a guy's like, yeah, I don't feel like really going out for Valentine's Day.
Nah, if he don't really feel like going out, he should do something at home. He should set the vibe still. Do something else. What we just gonna watch TV?
Yo, can the girl
like a
set the
regular
vibe for the guy on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
So all right, cool. So,
Yeah, I think that's dope.
I'm just making sure it's not we not one sided here.
Nah, I'm never a one-sided person.
So yeah,
I'm definitely the type of girl that likes to spoil my man. So
did y'all split the bill at the steakhouse?
no.
That's all. Yeah, look, I'm an even type of girl. Like, yo, the bill comes, she look like,
Wait,
what? It's
hold on,
Valentine's
not
Day.
that night. I got you next week.
Yo.
She said, I like to spoil my nigga, but nah.
Not at the steakhouse.
Look,
Not at the steakhouse. Applebee's, sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say, look, nigga get the
that was
Applebee's
the East
treatment.
State.
Fridays, maybe.
You get the candlelight in $10 meals and you got the steakhouse $50 per plate.
Nah, I'm not a cheap person though. Like I like to go all out, so
I like that.
I can only speak for me.
You-
I think you see my close friends. One of my gifts that I posted. Right?
Damn, can I be in your close friends?
Yo, yeah, I don't know what you talking about.
That's not mad mysterious.
That's
You
trying to-
see the trip.
Yo, I don't know what you talking about. I'm not nobody's close friends.
I'm not your close friends either.
You're not a close friend.
Oh. Just for the record, Honey's been violating me since I've been back. She missed me, guys. She missed me right
I
here.
did a little bit.
Appreciate that.
How have you been on your 2 weeks off? You should be fresh.
Man, I've been working. You already know.
Oh my
You
god,
already know.
Nick took 3 weeks off and came back with the same whack ass. How you did?
You didn't ask
Working.
me how. I said I've been.
How
working.
are you, bro? What? Go
All
ahead.
right, I was working. I've been great.
Mm.
I've been great. I've been taking little trips here and there, getting ready to take some more trips. I'm about to go to the A.
You
getting
must
ready.
love your job to work on the weekends.
Well, I work retail, so kind of sometimes have to work the weekends.
Nah, but where'd you
But
go?
I'm just saying, you must love your job.
Wait, that's all right.
Where'd you go?
I went upstate, like to. It's gonna sound a little weird, but I went to like a cabin in the woods.
Oh.
Just enjoyed.
Why is it weird? That's nice.
I
It was
like
nice. It was
cabins.
nice. At first, it was a little because it's a little secluded.
He's
you know?
trying to say it's not black, like black of him.
Nah.
to do.
I didn't say that.
That's
But
not-
no, it's,
I
I didn't say
mean-
that, but it's something I'm not used to doing. But it was nice. It was a good vibe, good chill. Just drink, smoke. Just good
Like,
time.
was it like a cabin? Like,
It
no
was a modern
TV?
cabin. It was like a
Oh,
modern
okay.
cabin. So Wi-Fi, TV, all that stuff.
I like that.
A little fire pit inside that's controlled. It was good.
Yo,
Real steaks. They came out pretty good. And I don't
Oh.
cook. So
Who'd you go with?
It's Valentine's.
my Valentine's. That's what I went with.
Aw,
all.
that's sweet.
That's what's up.
Valentine's weekend. What's up?
That's sweet, Malcolm.
Yep, that's me.
You got a soft side?
Sometimes.
She can't get a shout out on the pod, Malk. Oh, you are just.
Wow.
Nah, I get it.
It's only
apologize.
Saturday.
I'm sorry.
It's only
apologize.
Saturday.
Yo, nah,
I apologize
It's only
right now.
Saturday.
we came in here today just.
You
We're
know what? I
wilding.
deserve it though, because I've been off for 2 weeks, so give me all the heat.
Nah,
All the
honestly, I'm sick and tired of niggas fucking. Let me tell you something, man.
Oh, here we go.
I'm
I
sick
also
and-
won't shout someone out that maybe she don't want me to shout out. Maybe
Don't drag it. It's okay.
Look, a private life is a happy life.
Yeah, exactly.
so,
I want to
you
keep
know,
myself
I
private
don't
right
blame
now. When I'm ready to be public, it be public. Period.
Exactly.
At least I'm not like girls, half posting their man. Oh, y'all talked about this last pod, but I'm not gonna go back into it.
Yeah, sorry, you missed that conversation, brother.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did. I would have been all over it.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Hon-
But
Honey wanted to talk about what was it today that you wanted to bring up? You didn't like my topics.
oh.
Oh, you go
yeah, she
straight
had a
for
good
it?
one.
So I'm letting her.
You go
You gonna
straight
stop-
for it?
you
Don't
starting
go
off.
straight for the kill. Don't go straight for the kill. Easy.
Nah.
All right, so we'll start with Black. It's a Black History Month, so listen, I'll do this. It's Black History Month. So happy Black History Month. Always
Yes.
so every Black History Month, I kind of want to do a topic that pertains to the culture.
Mhm.
So I'm going to ask y'all why is it that Black culture, American Black culture, is always and constantly turned down? Has to be toned down some. Like, think about music, like, right? Our music, when you go into retail stores, are always toned down. Like, I know y'all heard New York from Alicia Keys, right? New York, and her and Jay-Z. And you also walked into H&M and heard that song, but it's not Alicia Keys singing that song.
Correct. It's someone
And
else.
it's not that beat.
Christina Aguilera.
It's
That's
like, yeah, like it's our culture toned down. You've been at work before and have worked somewhere and known you only can dress a certain way. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wear something, but like, for example, like a black person like me, if I'm at work, there's white people I work with that can wear certain hoodies, that can wear certain sweaters, but if I wear it, it looks away.
different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I have to tone it down. I have to be business casual per se, right?
I think it's worse for a woman. Oh my God. You gotta worry about your hair, your lipstick, your nails, your shoes. Like,
That's a good point.
So for you, like, when you walk into like a office, right? Say you're at work, I never really considered nails, so I'm actually glad you said that.
yeah, certain professions, you can't wear certain nail polish, like certain colors. Like, they actually have that in the dress code policy. Like, especially like nurses and certain people, like, that's like physically into their job or whatever. They can't wear certain lymph nails.
Mhm.
They have to have it certain, like, short, or they can't have like tips on at all, or different designs or anything like that.
Gotta be simple.
Yeah, and then when you think about like hair, forget about it. You go to work in like a corporate America type of job, which I was at before. And I remember this one time I had braids. And
The vacation box braids or cornrows?
I had the vacation box braids.
Nah,
fresh off a flight.
No, I was about to go. To go, and I had my hair done, and I had the knotless braids. So, you can't really tell if it's mine or not. And I went to this one lady to like get a check signed, and she's like, oh, your hair looks very nice. So I'm like, okay, thank you. She's like, yeah, so I never got my hair done like that, and she just wanted to make small talk, and I'm just sitting there like, and then she's like, this is where she hit me with it. Is it all yours?
Knew that was coming.
And that's when I was like, oh my God, I can't even like feel comfortable wearing my hair certain styles in certain work environments. And I just think it feels very uncomfortable. Like, when you're working with majority of white people and you're a minority and there's only like a few of us and they ask you questions like that, it makes you feel like, okay, should I report her or should I just not wear my hair like this?
So question, so when you work with white people, when they make these comments, do you want, like, for a girl, because I don't know, is it a comment you rather them just not make? Like, if you do your hair a certain way, like say you put weave in your hair, and say you had a cut like me, like, because girls be having their hair like mine, and then the next day they'll come in with long hair,
a wig.
Like, would you rather somebody just not comment on it? Or?
Yes. Say it looks nice if you want to, if that's how you really feel. And then that's it.
Pushing.
Yeah, like, you don't need to ask me no questions. And then it makes a weird space because it's like, if you do report them for like, saying anything bad about you or whatever, then it's like, they're not going to take your side in human resources, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, you just made a problem for yourself.
Now everyone's cautious about what they say to you now.
No, they're not cautious about what they say to me.
If you bring it to human resources, now everyone's like, oh, watch out for honey. I feel like that would bring that type of environment.
No, they'll make it harder on you. If it's more of them than you,
of course,
they'll make it harder on you. They'll make your job harder. And then eventually you ain't there no more.
I think it's funny what, like, African-American culture, Black culture can make white people so uncomfortable at times. Correct. Have you ever been in a restaurant and sung happy birthday? Like, like go to like a nice restaurant. I'm not talking about Fridays. I'm talking about go to like a steakhouse or Italian restaurant and sing happy birthday to ya. Sing that.
Ain't no Stevie Wonder playing.
Yo, sing that for somebody's birthday and watch how uncomfortable the restaurant gets.
Yeah, they look around, they turn around.
They be like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
A birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared.
But it's crazy because I feel like even in the workspace, like, we can't be ourselves. We have to tone ourselves down. We have to be a version of ourselves, right? But and if you look at just corporate America, how many companies are hiring like young black people where you could be you? Like, if you think about digital media, like Complex is probably one of the few.
Yeah.
But for white people, if you think about things like Barstool Sports, do you know what Barstool Sports is? No. It's a sports website. Mm-hmm. But they talk about crazy things that white people are into, like white people, like brawls in bars, and it's very, black people don't really know about Barstool Sports because it's not really for us. Okay. It's like hatchet throwing, but like they talk about sports, but they talk about wrestling. Like it's different, a lot of
kind of sports that.
But if the way they do it, it's very white.
Yeah.
Like it's white edgy, and they like I can't. It's like college bar reporting in a way. If this makes any sense, I can't try to make sense of it.
But it's not for us at the end of the day.
It's not really for us. Yeah. Like, if
we're not gonna sit there and watch it and be like, oh no, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it at all.
Yeah, like if you look up, where's my phone's on live. But if you watch Barstool Sports, you're gonna be like, this is kind of not for me. Yeah, it's weird. But like, there's no place, like there's no black, like Complex is probably one of the few places where you could be walking and wear that shirt.
Yeah,
with those sweats and that hat and work, and you won't be judged for. If you work, think about everywhere everybody works.
There's no places like that where you could.
Dens can't walk to News 12 walking like that.
Yeah, you can't be yourself. You can't
Nope.
wear what you want to wear. You always gotta, like you said, it goes back to code switching.
Mhm.
So you gotta be what's acceptable.
I think what they do is too, like, instead of like singling out or pointing out or making it seem like they just don't want to put down the black culture, they just tweak the policy. Like they just tweak the policy, or they'll be like, okay, everyone wears all black. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like a lot of establishments that or companies or whatever, they'll be like, okay, everybody wears black if you're in corporate.
Yeah, that's normally the dress code.
Yeah.
You know, they just want everybody
to look the same.
Kind of look neutral, you know.
But why do you think those rules and those you know, tweaks happen?
Because we're a little bit flashier.
People have sued for feeling discriminated against. Yeah. People have felt some type of way for wearing, like, you know, if they're an LGBTQ community and they're wearing like you know, a dress and they're a man or they look like a man or whatever, and they being ridiculed for that. Like, this is why now they just start tweaking the policy, because like, okay, you signed off that you will abide by this policy, so you can't say shit.
Correct.
But what? Oh, my bad. That's
no, you're good. Now, I was gonna say, just to go back to like what you were saying too, Triv, like about the music and it has to be toned down. Like, I work in the retail industry, so like I have like a whole playlist. I have different playlists for my store because I get all types of crowds. I get times where it's all black people. And respectfully, I read the room, so I see that. So I play a little bit of 90s, you know, Pop Smoke, whatever. It's all clean, but I play the music. And then sometimes I get a rush or wave of you know, mostly white people, and when they hear that, I see their faces. I'm watching the floor. They be like, "Where am I?" And it's all clean. It's not cursing, but it's just the music.
So you switch up the music?
No, I switch up the
music.
But
so see, why is that? That's right there.
Because I work at a store and I'm represent brand. I can't have people uncomfortable.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying.
And they shouldn't be uncomfortable.
Why is it? It's always uncomfortable for.
Yes, and I know that's what you. But
when it's black culture, it's uncomfort, right? Yes. But when we, as black people, walk into a white establishment and they're playing,
we have to take it.
Katy Perry, and they're playing Taylor Swift.
Yes.
They don't switch the music and say,
they play
yo,
it louder.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let me put some Pop Smoke on.
Let me put some Pop Smoke on. Might make it feel.
They don't play. Let me put the Alicia Keys cover. Like,
so they can buy something.
Yo, exactly.
When we were in Jamaica, remember we was by the pool and you was playing Dreams and Nightmare?
Yes.
And how uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, how uncomfortable was the white people in the pool?
So
who cares?
But so what it was so we're at the pool, and at first I was playing like, you know, all the line music, like, because I was DJing in the pool, and I had my computer like dead DJing, and so I played like all the Lime songs. I played like the Will Smith Summertime and all that, you know, that family vibe songs. But at the same time, we was at an adult only pool, right? So why can't I play cursing music? So I was like, yo, switch it up. So there's 12 black people in the pool.
And
that's
3
young,
white people.
And like 3 white people. I play Dreams and Nightmares. Why the 12 black people like, yo, they're uncomfortable? I'm like, yo, if it was vice versa, and they were playing country music, they blast that shit to the
rock and roll.
And they wouldn't stop it.
And they wouldn't care if I was there.
Yeah. But our music makes them uncomfortable. And to your point, why do we have to stop it?
But it's our culture always
be toned down. Correct.
Always. Even when you think of little things like food.
Yeah.
The food we eat.
Oh yeah.
If you're catering a serving food to white people,
you're not calling collard greens, mac and cheese.
You gotta tone the spice down.
Seasoning.
You can't have too much spice.
But if they cook it, that shit can be bland as fuck.
I mean, it's easier to add than to subtract.
Correct. You were supposed to some
more hot sauce on it.
So a hot sauce package from the Chinese spot.
Yo, black people funny because I know every time I go to the restaurant with my pops, right, and we get food, first thing he do is salt and
extra
pepper.
Sauce.
I be sitting there like, yo, you didn't even taste it yet. You didn't even taste it. How you know it need more pepper? Like, how you just look at it like, it needs more pepper?
Because you don't see it. You don't see the black specks.
Your dad's been doing this for 50 years. He know it ain't nothing.
I'm like, yo, son. He's like, nah, it needs. I'm like, yo, there's no way you know.
Correct.
You can't tell me that.
Yeah, if you don't see the black specks on that, it ain't seasoned.
Yeah, but I know that's what your point was. Why do we have to tone it down? And we shouldn't, but we do because we always feel like we'll get in trouble. I think it's because we feel like we'll get attacked or we'll be in trouble if, you know, we don't make everyone comfortable.
Is that not a Eurocentric mindset?
Correct.
That
we shouldn't be like that.
That's a Eurocentric mindset. That's
and we're so not mind control, but like brainwashed,
programmed
to do that. I'm telling you, I do it in my store all the time. I'll be playing Pop Smoke, people be enjoying. I'll be playing reggae, everything. As soon as I see like a big crowd of white people walking, I'm like, all right, let me play some Linkin Park.
That's a Black American thing.
Respectfully,
some Coldplay.
Yeah, and you know what? I like that music too, but why did my mindset be like, I need to change?
We are trained to have a Eurocentric mindset because if you think about anybody from the Caribbean, when you think about Africans, they play their shit.
Yeah, loud,
unapologetically their culture.
Yep.
And it Hispanics, it's yo, dog. When you go to a Spanish restaurant, the music be blasting. They don't care
all the time.
They don't care who in here.
Dykeman.
I'm playing this.
I think the difference is that they own it. So you're expecting to go in there and be introduced to their culture.
I know places that will still switch it up, regardless of.
I don't know any Spanish restaurant that you go in there and they switch it up.
Not Spanish.
Yeah, I bet you know black owned places, black owned shops that if they have a certain clientele, they ain't playing rap music.
Correct.
They ain't playing art. They'll play like, yo, today's like
just Jason Derulo.
Yes. Jason Derulo.
Usher.
Yeah, Usher. Yeah, like you hearing Flo Rida. Like,
so it's a black and white thing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a Black American thing.
It shouldn't be like that, but how do we break that? That's the next question. How do we get ourselves out of that?
We could start by you not switching up the music in that store.
I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try it.
Nah, he wants them sales.
No, what it is
I do need them sales.
Yo, we have to not be afraid to be.
So you can buy more.
Be us.
We have to be afraid to not be unapologetically black. That's what it is. It comes down to we are.
But I think a job for me is a little different because I'm not representing myself. When I'm in my car and I'm somewhere, I play with the hell I want. If I'm have my own area, I play with the hell I want. But I feel like because I'm representing.
If you're blasting music, let me ask you this: if you blast the music, you pull up next to a white family and you're blasting.
I'm not changing it in my car.
Are you turning it down a little bit?
They're listening to Vibes Cartel with me. So,
bicycles.
Yeah.
Yo, this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but they're just gonna think that
I'm just a black guy who listens to. They could think what they want. I don't care. I'm still playing my stuff. Like I said, I like to read the room.
Okay. But
in my car by myself.
What about white police?
Oh, and if I saw a police, I'm turning it down.
What? I don't turn down my music.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. See, that's
I'm not a man either.
Black men have. That's a fear black men have.
I'm not even playing.
I'm turning it down. 10 and 2, seatbelt on.
I mean, just like this.
I don't want them to think I'm threatening.
Nah. I'm not threatening nobody.
I might mess around and change the Hot 97 and go to 107.5 Kiss FM. And
my phone's in the other seat. Like,
I might put on Z100.
But why is that? Why we
and
have
I
that
missed
fear?
you. Nah, but you're right.
See, that's the sad part.
Yeah. Why we have that fear? Why am I taught to do that? But we've had that conversation a million times.
No, but that it's a mindset that we've had for years.
Yeah,
we've had for years that black Americans have to change their culture to adapt, but nobody else does. But you know what's funny? The thing that's crazy about it is, but the white people who do love black culture, they don't tone it down.
No, and
they don't tone it down, dog.
At all.
I've been at work with a white coworker, and we'll be in the office, and they'll be blasting like, "Yo, dog, you saw that new freestyle you saw that new Hot 97 freestyle?" and blast it, and I'm like, "Son,
chill."
They gonna think it's me.
Not that they gonna think it's me.
But you're right, and they don't care. They don't give a fuck what anybody.
There is no.
I'd be like, that was him.
There's no tone down for them. They gonna play.
That was Tommy.
Exactly. So it's just a crazy ideology that like
we need to break.
Yeah, we do. You do.
100%.
Yo, I'm letting y'all know. One of my what's it called? Bucket list things is to do a bar brawl. So.
Oh shit!
You feel me? Just be prepared for any time we go to the bar that I might just start
imagine he just pick up a bottle and crack somebody.
Man, I want a block party. Forget a bar brawl. I'm
down for the bar brawl.
I want black people culture back. Let's have a block party. Let's turn up. Let's get some celebrities.
I'm down for that too.
Lock off the block.
And Pod Wild's happening.
All right, Issa Rae. She watches too much Insecure.
but Honey's plugged in. You can make it happen.
No. It would be dope. Like, see,
Like that's our culture. Like we used to have dope ass block parties.
Yeah.
Like what?
But that's something that can be done.
Now it's only like Spanish blocks in the Bronx and Spanish Harlem that does it.
No, that's something we can make happen. That's something
It's possible.
We could do as a pod. We can make that happen.
I don't care if all y'all police come. All right,
Police can't
Y'all
come.
invited. Y'all can get a plate.
Yes,
Yeah.
come protect me. But
But you know what's so sad about that? We do something like that. We have the fear, and it kind of goes back to what y'all was talking about in the last pod too. Like that, going back to, don't want to say the N word, but like what Honey was saying, like those are the, like, we're scared we're gonna get black people who are gonna come ruin it.
well, hood people.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
And
Let the
that's what-
police come. They could stand around. I don't
They don't
care.
prevent
Protect
nothing. They don't
everything.
prevent
Yes,
But we
they
need
do.
proper policing.
They install intimidation.
Well,
Yeah, but
it's
barely.
proper policing, and we have to find a
good
good
venue,
location.
a good location.
because yeah, we could do this, but like respectfully, we can't do this.
You can't just have
We
everyone
can't do this
pull
like
up.
on
We're
Riverdale.
gonna,
Riverdale
we gonna
or
talk
some-
about this because I'm
School
dead
Street, or
serious.
you-
I want a block party, not in the hood. I want it in a nice area.
But now you got to watch out for the nice area, because now noise complaints and stuff, like, it has to
No,
be
I
planned.
know all my neighbors. I don't live upstate.
All right. All right. Now, moving on. But you was what was it that you wanted to talk about? You kept.
She's shy now.
Oh no,
Yeah, I was like,
I'll tell y'all.
yeah, go ahead.
We
I
asked
said-
for it first.
All right. So look, y'all want to get spicy? We get spicy. I just want to know.
You want to get spicy? But you just want to know what you want to do Playboy like
She want to
Lizzo?
know why she ain't sipping on my wet
She
right
want to do
now.
Playboy like Lizzo?
Yeah, I really want to know why you brought that cheap ass Prosecco.
Prosecco and cheap. You were just
Huh?
sipping Andres. Now it's on the
No,
pod
no, no,
again.
no. That was
Yo, y'all
10.
saw her just sipping Andres last pod. Now she's mad she don't got my West. I gave her I leveled Honey up.
That was dim.
I leveled Honey up.
You could never level me up, boo.
Oh, here we go.
Never. You can't
Here we
afford
go.
it.
Now go ahead.
So I just want to know, why do men hold on to women that they don't want to be in relationships with?
And vice versa. That's a good question.
Why you always got to throw in the vice versa?
Because it goes both ways.
But I asked
you
my
can't-
question.
Of course,
Let me
but you
ask
don't,
my
don't
question.
confuse the viewers that it only goes
All right,
that
so
way.
wait, all right, so you said why do men deal with?
Why do men hold on to women that they don't want to be in a relationship with?
So I got you.
Let me hear this.
So if I
Let me hear
got
this.
you.
Let me hear this.
So
Because Malcolm
I
doesn't know.
always say this, and I tell my little sisters this.
Mhm.
I tell any like young girl that I know, like yo, women respectfully, women have a power in a relationship, and I don't think that women realize that all the time. You have the power in a relationship. You have the power to. You're the one who dictates what kind of relationship we have. The guy doesn't do that. The woman does that.
Yeah.
Every guy that you probably know would love to have sex with you, if they could, if you allowed them to. So if you
Why you laughing?
if you allow me to have sex with you and not put a title on it and keep you around, you're letting me do that.
Mm.
And I tell women this all the time. It's up to you. That's why, you should. If I have a daughter, after a couple months of dating, I want you to ask, what are we? Women need to ask that question. Honestly, a guy hates that. If you ask a guy, what are we? What's up? What are we doing? That's when guys be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to let her go.
Yo, you came to pod today. Give yourself
I'm just being honest.
Yes.
Listen, man. I'm just
Papa
being.
Trip over here.
You wear his dad's suit.
Yo, listen.
Where's your Kango
All
at?
my flowers, man.
Papa Trip over
Yo,
here.
I don't even need to say much. He couldn't have said any better. Women allow it. Men are gonna do what you allow. If you allow him to keep sitting there, hitting it, and not owing you, but like not putting a ring on or he's just gonna allow it.
Oh.
So it's up to you to stop it and move on, or be like, yo, we're either gonna be something or not.
I'm
That's
just letting
it.
y'all know I feel so attacked.
Yeah, no. No,
Because I'm the only woman here. But no, I'm not taking offense of anything.
Yeah, but if
Trust
you're
me.
dating a guy for 2 years and he's just like, and you're just like, because I know women in that situation,
Yeah.
and you just constantly like, oh yeah, we're not together. It's complicated.
That's my
It shouldn't
friend,
be
but I bring him
compli-
to the family
Yeah, but I
functions.
bring him everywhere. We text every day. He's always over. He knows my but we're not together. What? So, and that just tells me 2 years he's just fucking other women, respectfully. And you're allowing him to keep that trend. So
That's
when you're
deep.
ready for it to stop, then it will stop. Because like Trish said, you have all the power.
So do you think it's more common for men to do that to women or for women to do that to men?
It's way more common for men to do it to women.
Correct, 100%.
Way more.
Women do it too, but it's very rarely. And again, it's because the man is letting them.
I feel like women do it more for comfortability, our financial need. When a woman keeps a guy around, it's because I need this person at this moment.
Yeah.
If a woman doesn't want a guy, if she's over a guy, trust me, women will kick a guy to the curb quick.
Easily.
Y'all don't. That's one thing I say.
Y'all don't hesitate.
Women, for the most part, y'all kind of know what y'all want. Y'all don't always move on from it quick as y'all want to. But for the most part, yo, if you're keeping a guy around, it's because I ain't gonna front. We're living together, and I ain't gonna lie. The lease is for another 7 months. I'm gonna stay with him for 7 months. But once this lease is up,
I'm out of here.
I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Like y'all do it more for it's like financially
and because you're familiar with it. Something new right now would be too much. Learning another person, getting comfortable with that person. It's a lot.
It's kind of hard to start over and ask somebody, yo, what's your favorite color? Is it?
It's a lot to remember again. To forget all the old information.
I still don't know my favorite color.
When's your birthday? When's this and that?
I told Lulu, I said, yo, just I'm here to stay. Not doing this again.
You can't.
Yo, if this doesn't work, I'm sorry. I'm not doing this again. I'm not.
It's a lot.
I don't care what your favorite color is. I don't really want to get to know your family. I'm good on that.
It's a lot to start over.
That comes with age too, right?
Yeah.
Like at a certain point or a certain age, you just like, this is not it.
So question, what age do you think is all right for somebody to say, yo, to stop saying, yo, I don't want to date anybody with kids?
Wait, say it again?
Because, all right, so there's this thing. All right, so there are people who are single, right? And they're like, yo, I want to date somebody, but I can't date anybody with kids. Like, what age does that have to stop?
Oh.
Where you're like, yo.
When you feel like you got to start opening your options?
Yeah.
Yeah. 30.
I think before 30, but
No.
Hey, girls are having kids. Well,
I guess
people are
I
having
think 30
kids.
is the latest.
There's a lot of women out here who don't have kids. There's a lot who do, but there are a lot of women who don't have kids.
But I think 30 is the latest.
30 should be like, after 30, because when you're 30 and you're looking for someone in your age bracket, hopefully, it's going to be hard. It's going to start getting harder as you get older to find someone with no kids. But they're out there.
I think the age changed depending on your sex, if you're a guy or a girl, and on how much money you're making. I think if you are a man, I think it's kind of easier for you to be like, I don't want to date a girl who have kids, I don't have to.
Yeah.
I think for a man it's a little easier than a girl who has kids. Now, a girl who has kids who's not making much money, it's kind of hard for her to be like, yo, I don't want anybody, I don't want to date a guy with kids. Because if you meet a nice guy who makes decent money and he has kids, you kind of gonna take him. You're gonna take that option. Yeah. Now, if you're a high power woman who you have a kid but you make good money, you got this. You could
chill out. Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to settle.
Yo, I don't need a guy for nothing.
Yeah.
I think I was like that until I was like 25.
Okay. And then that's when you like started making your own money. Then that's when you was like, wait, so right.
Well, I was always making my own money, but that's when I started like opening my options. Like, okay, well,
if you got kids,
I don't really care if they had kids or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like I think age is a big thing. As you get older, you're like, all right, I'm noticing people more and more with kids. Soon you're gonna have to start settling for someone who's been married before. You start getting.
Hold up.
Respectfully, if you're 40 plus and you're still single and you're still looking, respectfully, if you're looking for your age bracket, someone might have been married.
Yeah, whoever you dating coming with mad baggage.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean married before?
Yeah.
Like,
kids married before. I'm not saying
I thought
currently
you meant
married.
I thought you
not
meant currently married.
Like divorce or going through a divorce.
See,
or separated.
See, I don't agree with that. Going through a divorce and separated. You still married to me.
That's fine, but we're not. But
I can't deal with you. Like, I can't deal with you.
Yeah, facts. Not all the time they're going through a divorce and they're still together.
I don't care.
There's some people who are separated who just, I ain't gonna lie, I know a couple are separated and they're like, yo, we're never gonna get back together, but it's just cheaper to keep her because
that's too complicated.
Because they both get half of the annuity and they're like, yo, I don't want that.
They both understand like if they get divorced, they're gonna owe money. They're gonna have to owe money.
The lawyers,
I give you this, you give me. They said, we'll be technically married, but we're separated. You do you. You just can't marry anybody
And that's the problem. That's too complicated.
How's that complicated?
Because what if I'm the type of person that never been married and want to be
also
married?
too. So now, if that guy's in that situation, he has to tell you straight up. Listen, I like you a lot, but if you want to get married, respectfully, that's not gonna happen for me. I'm still married technically, but she lives in Texas. I live in New York. We're never gonna. I don't even speak to her. We never had kids. Like, you're gonna have to. He's telling you have to accept that, or you got to go.
Nah, it's not gonna work.
All right then.
I think it's nuts that people who have kids want to marry or date with somebody who doesn't have kids.
I think I've heard women do that.
Not saying like, but like they would never date. Like I know people. All right, I don't want to ruin it.
Nah, don't use names. Don't use names.
I know a guy who has like 2 kids, and he's like, yo, I can't date a girl who has kids, and I'm like, son, you got 2 kids. How can you say I can never date a girl with kids, dog? It shouldn't matter for you.
Right.
Your options should be open. You have 2 kids and you don't make the most money. You should be open to
pretty much anything.
Whoever is lucky, whoever blesses your heart and says, "Hey, I'm gonna help raise your kids."
Whoever looks at your situation is like, "I want that.
I can deal with this.
I want that."
You have 2 kids by 2 different people, and you think you have the option.
I think Kevin Samuels.
I think it still goes off of like experience too. Like I think most people who say like what they don't want is usually people that's going off of like experiences. Like, oh, all right, I dealt with somebody who had kids, is baby daddy drama or baby mama drama, and I just don't want to deal with that again.
Of course.
So like most of the time, that's what I think it is. But if you're a type of person that's never even experienced that, and you're just looking down on people that have kids as like their value is degraded, like that's just sad. Because I know a lot of people too, like that say stuff like that. Like when I used to be on Clubhouse, they used to always pitch that a lot. Like, oh, women who have kids, their value is lower. Like, what?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, that's too much. That's hate.
Yeah, and then the more kids you have, the more your value is low.
Like, it's not that your value is lower. It's just if you had 3 kids and you was a single mom and you had 2 baby daddies, a young single guy isn't gonna look at you and be like, "I want that," because you come with a lot. Respectfully, you come with a lot. It's not that your value is down. It's just a guy has to think about.
Do I feel like dealing with that baggage?
Yeah.
Because what it is. It's not only it's the kids, but not only the kids. Now it's
2 baby daddies.
Yo, what if you get in an argument with one of them and one of them violates you
and hit you?
Not even hit it, just verbally. Like
he has to do something.
Like, yo, to go crazy. Like now I gotta sit here and do I mind my business because that's his baby mother? Do I jump in and say, yo, don't disrespect my baby mother now? Like there's a lot that goes into it. And then like, yo, what do I help with the kids? Do I discipline the kid?
Yeah, but everything should be situational. It should not be like as a whole. Like if somebody's like, oh, they have 3 kids, 3 different baby mamas. I don't know what happened or whatever. I can't just be like, oh, I mean, I could respectfully, but it wouldn't be right for me to just write them off right then and there. I should look at the situation.
You're looking at the
no, hold on, wait. Okay, my bad. I don't want to cut you off.
Pros and cons.
Wait, bro, I don't want to cut you off, but I don't want to change it. But I'm sorry. But if Future is trying to date you, you should know the type of guy you're dealing with. That what I'm saying is, I understand that, right. But I'm also not going to be oblivious to
the person.
I'm not going to be oblivious to the facts that come with you.
Yeah. But women is still trying to have kids with him.
If he's a bag,
which is crazy. Which is why?
Because they're chasing the bag.
What bag? Yo, he has like 11 kids.
He doesn't have that many.
He has to tour forever. Yo, he has to tour for the rest of his life. I think people don't realize that. Yeah, it seems like he has money, but he has to tour for the rest of his life.
Has to.
To make, musicians make money off of, that's where they really make their money, off of touring.
But all these women are getting money. They're all set this Future.
Not all of them.
No,
they're not.
They're not all getting money.
They-
a lot
they-
of them still fighting
they're not
in
getting
court
nothing?
trying
Oh.
to get something.
They're getting something, but I mean, they getting more than the regular person, but they're not. They're not like, yo, I don't gotta work ever again. Like, no, like you think like Nick Cannon is gonna be working? Why y'all think he got the
TV show?
The TV show. I love Nick Cannon, but Nick Cannon gotta make money.
He consistently.
He's
on there
gotta make money.
stressed. Did you see him on that episode? He was on there stressed. Like, I just want to come on here and apologize.
No, but he's gotta make money.
He don't want to lose
Do you
not
look at
one
that as
fan.
like a sickness? Like the guys who can't do it, like Future.
Of course,
Nick
there's
Cannon.
something wrong. Not a sickness, but there's something wrong with them. Like,
Mentally?
yeah, obviously they're not emotionally available, and they're searching for something that they're not getting in these women.
They just keep
Listen,
unloading in these women.
Yeah, you feel me?
They
What
just
if-
keep
what if-
unloading.
They're not happy with themselves.
What if something went wrong in the past?
Nah, they're not happy
where-
with themselves.
where they need to express themselves with multiple women.
It's not, but
Okay.
you're not just expressing
But
yourself.
having kids, you're starting families.
You're not using a
with
condom with
each
all these
person.
women.
I just want as a perspective of them being dads. I don't. Oh man,
How can you give your
I
all?
love and I hate doing this because I love Nick Cannon personally. As far as a person,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know him, but
What you see.
but I
What
see
you
him. Yeah, the image of him, like I think he's dope. He built a lot of careers, but I just think from a dad aspect, there's no way you can know all your kids. There's like actually know them, like spend quality time with 11 or 12 kids who are they're not by the same women. They're by 9 different women who live all over America. There's no way you could really know your kid.
Ain't
No,
no
you
way
don't.
you going to every soccer practice.
No.
Yeah, like so for me, it's that part that I'm like, yo,
Damn.
that's the part that I'm like, that's why I can never do it.
And the more
Not
money
only the
they make,
finances,
the more they're not
There's
One that's
involved.
going out, yeah.
The
Sorry, I
more
didn't mean to
they're
change the
not
subject. But.
No, you're good. You're good. But I'm just saying, I know that is sick. It's very sick. I want people to know that I think that is sick. But also, what's sick is
The women.
you ladies are, and y'all still just saying,
It's Nick Cannon. It's Future.
I'm gonna let him shoot me up. Like
He don't need a condom.
he
I'm
don't-
gonna be the next one.
Whew.
you number 15.
They want to be that, but that's their goal. Women see that in dollar signs. That's their goal.
In that to me,
I
that's,
don't even think it's the money that they're getting from them. I think more it's
Exposure?
like it's the exposure, it's the clout, it's the lifestyle that they think they're gonna have.
Is that paying the bills?
If I'm single and a girl has five kids and 5 different baby fathers and she wants me, I'm thinking she's trying to set me up.
Because you're probably young, single, and you're doing well for yourself. I see a bag. I
I'm
need someone to take
looking
care
and
of
I'm
my
saying,
kids.
nah,
Yeah.
you trying to get me.
So sometimes you have
Trying
to
to
write.
get
trying to
me.
get
And to go back to what you're saying, sometimes you got to write people off when you see stuff like that. There's a pattern. That's a pattern.
Yeah.
No, I mean sometimes.
5 baby daddies and 5 kids. That's a
Li-
pattern.
Listen, I'm single. My pullout game's strong.
No,
Women
Denz.
with five baby daddies holler at me.
Denz, no. Don't do that.
Oh my
mean,
god,
Five or more come
they're
my
too
way.
fertile for you, bro. Don't do it.
That's gonna be the next Nick Cannon. I'm gonna have to buy you a condom
My
vending
son said
machine.
my
Like
pullout
Kevin
game
Hart.
is great.
Great,
Nah, yo,
phenomenal.
Mm.
but it's just that's and I don't mean to say like, yo, I'm not judging all women like that because yo, there might be some personality wise great women who have 4 kids, 4 different baby dads. I don't know, but I'm not oblivious. Like I'm not gonna look at you and say, oh, maybe her last 4 relationships didn't work out because of her. Like I don't want to bring up Kanye and Kim, but everybody's going crazy like, yo, Kanye West, he's the reason why their marriage didn't work. He's the reason. Kim's been divorced 3 times. It's a 3rd divorce, I mean. Something.
Not 4?
Nah, I think she got married. She was married twice before Kanye or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to be real,
So this is a 3rd divorce?
None of the Kardashians
Relationships
marriages
work out. None of their
break
relationships
out.
work out. At this point, it has to be them.
Yeah. So I'm
It's the family.
So
at
it's
this
up.
point.
Everybody's like,
I
"Yo,
don't know.
Kanye's
I
crazy." I'm
think
like,
each
"Is
one
he?"
is different.
I mean, he's a little nuts, but is he?
Is he the problem?
Is he the problem?
in that situation.
Is he the problem in that situation?
I think they both the problem at this point.
Yeah, but
I'm
yeah.
not pointing a finger at either one. They're
People
both
like
a
to
problem.
point the finger though. People like to find the problem. It's probably both of them.
They're both a problem.
It's probably both of them.
They need to handle their
I don't
affairs
But
offline.
back to what Trish said. Kim had 2 other divorces,
And it's sexy.
and one was short as hell.
And Kanye didn't really have any successful
Relationships either.
Yeah,
But he ain't
so
get married. He ain't pull the trigger.
I ain't
He
get
ain't
divorced.
say I'm marrying you.
I don't know. Like I said,
I think rich people just.
I think they both have their
Rich people
own
get married for
issues.
fun.
And you also have to realize that Kanye is trying to keep this marriage, you know? Like
Exactly.
he's not trying to be like, all right, you know, cool.
He still claim her as his wife.
You know, and
Respectfully.
She brought Pete Davidson up.
you feel me? And he's really like, I'm trying to save this. I'm not trying to end this and move on to a next girl. Yeah, he's brought other women to the, you know, the forefront, but he's trying to keep this. And then he's putting it on Instagram because he's trying to keep it. It's you know, like I don't think it's whatever's going on in his mind is going on in his mind, but I think he really wants to just save his marriage. He wants his kids and the mother of his kids.
Definitely.
Yep. And
I
Kim's not
think he
openly
wants
trying to
them
save
kids.
it, right?
I don't know. if
Kim's
he
not
wants
saying
them.
that, right?
I don't.
Shit, she walking around with Pete Davidson and his crazy looking self.
No, she
Yeah.
says she's done.
With him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think he's trying to save her. I think he wants to just see, and that's why I asked the question too. Like why do men hold on? Because I don't know if it's he wants Kim type of thing. Like
yeah.
I don't see that. I don't know. I think he misses having his family.
Comfortability.
And that's what I think is a lot for men. Like they just like having their family together, and honestly speaking, that's the only way, you know, you can wake up and see your kids and be right there and have access to them, is to have full access.
Well, I think this. Yo, it's true. I heard the dopest thing.
Most of the
I heard something that made sense to me. Yo, if Kim Kardashian's been rich her whole life, right? If you were rich your whole life, and what's one thing that you want? Like, and you dating guys, and like, there's nothing that Kanye can quote unquote get her that can make her happy, right? To buy her.
Yeah.
But what Pete Davidson's doing is he's giving her normalcy. Nigga taking her to pizza shops in the city, doing regular stuff with her. Yo, when you've been rich your whole life and been treated a certain way, when somebody treats you normal, that's attractive. Like, yo, look, let's go get a pizza. What?
We just go to New York City. We
What?
don't gotta fly to Italy.
So for her, she's like, what? Like, so that's why kind of why Kanye is going crazy. It's like, yo, I got $1 billion. I got all this stuff. And you want to leave me? Because for her, it's like, that's not attractive to her. Most women, like regular women, they're like, yo, you leaving yay for Pete Davidson? And he's giving her normalcy.
Personality.
Yeah. But that's what it is. But since we're on Kanye, I'm gonna bring it up anyway, even though you don't want to talk about it. Kanye has this
God.
Kanye Donda 2's coming out, but Donda 2 won't be on Apple Music, won't be on Spotify, won't be on anything. It's gonna be on his
Stem.
Kanye's Stem. Kanye's Stem's gonna cost $200. The Stem, for those of y'all that don't know, is a device that you can play the music from, and you could alter the beat, you could alter the vocals, you could alter all this stuff. So you could remix all his songs. You can do whatever you want on this Stem. It gives you full creative control, which is kind of cool. And they retail at $200. And Kanye West has already sold $1.7 million. And Donda 2 hasn't come out yet. I think this is fucking genius. I think
So you gonna buy it?
no.
For him to make money, yeah, he's fucking genius.
Oh, we know
Smart.
you're not buying it, Malcolm.
But no, I'm not. Why you keep coming at my spending habits? What's up with her? Do you need something?
I need to hold some. Let me hold like
No, you sound
200.
good.
I'm just
200.
saying.
Good.
I'm just saying. Don't be surprised if your favorite artists start coming out with
Well,
stems.
that's what he's about to do. That's what it sounds like he's gonna do. People are like, oh, we can do that.
Yeah.
And
Like so now listen. You making you're getting. Why would you put out an album and say like, yo, I'm gonna put an album on Apple Podcasts? I mean on Apple Music and get
Less than
paid
a
cents off
penny.
the dollars for it.
Yeah.
When you can say, yo, I sell it for $200, I get $200 of my work, $200 from everybody. Dog, I'd rather do that.
We also have to factor in that Kanye's been a revolutionist when it comes to the music game recently.
He's
Like,
been changing.
you know, he's been
shaking
doing
shit up.
this basically since he came out.
in fashion.
And in fashion,
Yep.
you know?
So my thing is the stem. So Kanye drops it. I gotta buy his stem. So let's say Jay-Z drops something. I gotta buy his stem.
Yeah.
And if Kanye drops something else, I gotta buy another stem.
Yeah.
Oh nah, this is
Look, listen.
So $200 for music now?
listen.
Yo,
They gotta start raising wages now, huh?
It's-
200 for an album.
It sounds like y'all streaming services is going up.
Listen,
Yeah, respectfully.
Nipsey dropped an album for $100 and a couple. He sold a lot.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle sold.
It
In the
can't
streets.
just stay on STEM. He's gonna have to branch out to other things. He's gonna
Well,
have to branch out.
maybe
Maybe he doesn't.
Maybe STEM
that's
is for a
part
year.
of his
Maybe-
bigger plan.
Like, because remember, Jay-Z dropped 444 and no one had Tidal at one point.
Yeah, but people download the title and
And
pay for
purchase,
title
yep.
for Beyonce's music
Yeah, and Jay-Z's.
and Jay-Z's music.
So I get what he's doing, but $200 for that's a little listening device.
Also, you guys have to remember that this thing with NFTs and different little avenues of changing on how you're purchasing and being a part of the membership to artists is happening. Like,
Mhm.
not just NFTs, but like there's other different ways to get your music across, your
Yep.
whatever you got to sell.
Your boy St. John. St. John has
A STEM.
an NFT joint where every time he has a concert, every time he releases music, he releases his NFT first. So like if you're a member of his NFT or whatever, like you get exclusive stuff that other people don't have access to.
Yeah, Nas dropped his album on in an NFT too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm letting y'all know it's gonna be.
Tory
nuts.
did it
Yep.
too. Tory Lanez.
Yo,
Shout
the
out to
way-
A lot of artists are doing that now.
The way they're releasing music is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
but
crazy.
I think that's what Kanye said. He said he's not interested in NFTs.
Yeah, he said.
So
One
maybe
person.
that's why this is his.
So now
We'll see.
albums are technically, if everyone starts doing this, so now albums are technically $200.
Yeah,
It depends. It depends.
So wait, if you remix it or whatever, can you keep the beat?
I think you can for Donda. That's Donda too. That's part of it.
So people who love music,
Yeah, so that's what it
musical
is.
artists would love this.
You could create whatever you want. Anything you have. He said you could create any music that of his, however way you feel.
And you gotta think
All the
about it.
stuff.
You know, y'all up and coming artists need a way to get y'all music out there. Shit, y'all probably have to make a step.
Y'all already just remaking all the '90s beats and just doing a drill verse over it. That's all y'all doing.
Should be pissing me off.
Oh, that's all y'all doing. Talking about my joint hard. Everybody doing the same thing.
Y'all like drill music?
It's cool, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like it's cool, but
Some songs.
I like music. Like, give me some substance.
I need quality. I need good lyrics.
Like that's why, and we brushed on it for a second last episode. I know we got to wrap. I'm gonna a Hot 97 with the whole thing. I'm like, when Drewski was like, yo, I'm gonna stop playing drill music, but I'm not gonna front. Hot 97, y'all was the ones that made drill music go crazy like this. That's all y'all played. Yeah. Why y'all think the Wale's of the world are miserable? He makes quality music. Y'all don't play Wale. Y'all don't play Ryan Pack often. Y'all didn't play J.
I
Cole's.
love Wale.
Y'all ain't play J.
Wale's
Cole's for
nice,
your eyes
so
only.
underrated.
Y'all play drill the whole time.
Yeah.
And now you're like, yo, man,
Drill's taking over.
Drill's taking over. You guys, I want people to make other music. Y'all were the ones who did it. Y'all the biggest influencers in music. New York radio. What y'all play and what y'all sell, that's what's gonna go crazy. But
Oh, good.
it's my rant.
I don't know. Lately, I've been listening to 107.5. Some
That's
oldies.
a fact. It's FM, right?
WB.
Whole bunch of oldies. Like
good.
I just been in my old school box. Like
Yo,
Old school music is fire.
It
Can't
is.
go
I've
wrong
been
with
in
that.
my old school box this whole month.
yo, listen. I'm in the car. I'm listening to something with 3 verses in it. Just me though.
Listen, I listen to
You listen to
Ozzy
Black-
Brothers.
Black and Isaac Brothers.
Yeah, you feel me?
Luther
Like,
Vandross.
Luther.
You brought up Black. You don't ever mention that guy in the same breath as Isley Brothers. Luther
No, I
Vandross.
said Black and he said Isaac Brothers, so that's why I cut it off. So don't try to come at me.
Just making sure.
Y'all really missed me.
All right, Prosecco.
Y'all really missed me. All right, Andre.
I don't know who Andre is.
You still see
That's
the Andre
Andre-
residue in your lip
Andre
from last
over there.
watch.
Andre over
Y'all, I don't
there.
care what nobody say. Andre's black owned champagne. Y'all
No, and
support
that's
him.
fine. She's a
Support him
hater.
for $4 a bottle.
We are not.
Honey's
We
bougie.
are not.
You're bougie.
We are not sponsoring
You're
any
bougie.
Andres.
Yo, isn't that,
Yo,
yo,
we're sponsoring Andres and Prosecco today.
you know what Honey's problem is?
Mm-mm.
Honey's a slave to the name brand.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
once you
keep
try
feeding white
something
America's
that is
pockets.
exquisite, okay, an exquisite taste, why wouldn't you want that?
You prefer white America over the black.
No,
foreign
I
companies.
prefer the good shit over the cheap shit.
Prosecco was fine. You just downed yours. What are
I
you talking about?
I was thirsty. I was parched.
Yo,
Yo.
you know what? I'm gonna bring Honey some moonshine.
I don't
She would
drink
be
beer.
drunk. She would be drunk.
I don't
ain't
drink
beer.
beer. Sorry.
It's not
It ain't
even
beer.
beer.
What is
That's
that?
liquor.
Corn liquor, baby.
See, look, I don't even know what it
Liquor.
is. I
She
don't
would be.
even
She
know.
would be a body of a sip.
Sorry. Please do not promote
Nah.
this. Let's cut this.
Nah, yeah.
Let's cut this.
Yo,
Let's cut this.
Yo, your
early.
favorite is back, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching.
Yo, you want to do the closeout?
No, I got it.
You want to do the closeout?
Nah.
I'd say something worth saying then. Don't just talk.
Yeah, I thought he was about to introduce me.
Yo,
like,
No, I'm just saying I'm happy to be back.
Make sure thank y'all for tuning in. Click
Thank
the
you.
subscribe button. Rate us 5 stars. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Subscribe.
Hit that bell.
You want to do it?
No, I was feeding off you, bro. No, I'm sorry. Now I'm fucking up now. I'm off.
Messing up the camera
it's
angle.
the Prosecco.
But yo, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Everybody be safe. God is love. T Rose.
Peace.